Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Kaboozi podcast. My name is Antonia, and this is
Ashley.
that's my co-host.
Yeah.
So, Ashley, lead them off with the topic of the day.
So welcome to episode 2 of Kaboozi podcast. Today we're gonna be discussing our journey as Africans, like from Africa versus the United States, and culture shock and all small things like hustle culture, like social media influence on our lives, and more other. So let's dive right in.
Mm-hmm.
So Antonia, when did you come to the States?
7 years ago. This should be my 8th year, if I'm correct.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
And you have never been arrested before.
Knock on wood. Never.
That's good.
I'm a good girl. I think I would like literally cry if I was arrested.
Yeah. Some of the things that they arrest people for in this country are very silly, like DIY. Which I mean, DIY.
Correct again. DUI.
Driving under the influence.
My friends, forgive her. She does not drive, okay? She does not drive.
Why you put all my business out there?
She's a passenger princess, even in my own vehicle.
I gotta live. I have to enjoy this lifestyle before I start driving, you know?
Remind me not to let her drive me, but okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'll probably be like the safest driver because I'll be very careful.
okay.
Yeah. So some of the few things that like I came what 2019, I came right after A2. I had my summer. Then 2 months, COVID hit. You guys, I was so depressed. I was in shock. Because it's like, you know how like everyone comes out here, you're thinking like, oh, you're going to go. Like, this is how I expected. Like, because I landed in New York. So I saw the buildings and everything like that. And then I came to Maryland. You guys, Maryland was not it. I thought there was going to be big lights, everything big, everything. No, 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 no. So I came to the suburbs. You came to the suburbs too, right?
I was in the city.
Oh, city girl, city girl.
Yeah, so basically when we got here, we had seen the apartment we were going to live in. We thought we were living luxurious. I even remember my brother saying, oh, we even have a pool. Because you could see it on the satellite. So we went and we Googled and you could see it on the
You
satellite.
can see that pool, yeah.
We get here, I feel like it was more on the other end of not what we were used to, because we're used to like, we had like a big house, and when we got here, it wasn't really
the same
wasn't
thing.
given.
Yeah.
It had carpet. You know, I used to floors.
Yeah, but we have floors in Africa.
Tiles.
Like
tiles.
in that, what's that as that? Like one of the things that really stressed me out about this country, these houses are made of wood because of like the seasonal changes. So like if I'm chatting shit right now, yeah, in this room, someone else in another room can hear me. That's the craziest thing about the States. I never knew. The housing in the United States is very crazy, because like Antonio, you could be saying something in another room, I'll be hearing it, and it's not nice. That's one of like the greatest culture shocks that I had. But then you also have to understand there's different seasons. They have like 4 seasons here. So like obviously you can't be having tiled floors during the winter time period. It's gonna be cold, the house is gonna be freezing. So that's why they have wood. So I had to understand those small little things like that. What else shocked you, Antonio?
Me, I think the culture shock was when I went back home with the tiling. I felt electricity through my legs. So my legs were not used. So when I'm here, I think my legs were just comfortable with the carpet.
You become Americanized.
I was so Americanized, my friend. Because I went home after 7 years, and the carpet here is actually better. I felt a little electricity shock. Maybe the TVs or the wiring. I don't know. Maybe it was some kind of like the engineer didn't do his thing right. But
Mr. Engineer.
no, my culture shock here was the food.
Oh my goodness. It's a lie, you guys. It's a lie. To be honest, I just went to Pennsylvania. And when I ate the food in Pennsylvania, I said the DMV, we have bad food. You guys, bad. Like in the DMV, I feel like if you know, you know. No, Antonia, you need to eat some of that food that I ate, to be honest. Our food here, you have to know the right places to go to. That's the truth. You have to go to Susu Kitchen if you want to get some good oxtail and like some good curry gourds. Some stuff like that.
Sweet kitchen.
You've never been to Susu Kitchen?
Sweet kitchen. Get me hooked up.
It's right next to Daisy's house, like right down the
Oh
street.
yeah, it's sweet kitchen. Yeah.
Did you eat the rice in the kitchen? Because the way you're not talking about
Is
it.
it the one with the jollof rice?
So
We ate
yeah,
from outside.
they have multiple things.
They sell food outside.
So when you entered, was it a yellow like?
No, I ate from outside.
So how did you get that food?
These people were selling outside.
Oh no, please give some respect to Sitsit Kitchen. it's an establishment, but I feel like the one in DCB like hitting more. Shout out to Sitsit Kitchen. We love
this sweet kitchen.
It's amazing.
But yeah, my culture shock was mainly like the food, and you know, McDonald's was the best meal I had.
When you first came here?
Yeah.
Well, because everything was like.
Now when we chewed that burger, you know, it was just buggering right there. Like I was like, that's because like in Uganda they don't know how to make burgers. And then I'll also use that as an experience. When I went back, the fries were not like the fries here. Maybe these guys make their fries. I don't know. But the fries,
we do have McDonald's in Uganda now.
No, we don't.
We have what? We have KFC. We have McDonald's. Yes, we have McDonald's.
Since when?
Victoria Mall.
Oh yes.
They added McDonald's in Uganda.
We have,
and I didn't know about it.
We have become international. You guys, by the way, KFC in Africa and KFC here, two totally different things. You guys, KFC, oh my goodness. The KFC in Uganda is so good. The KFC out here, you can't even eat the chicken. I've never tried KFC. I cannot
because
even
you
try
haven't tried it here. Me, I tried it.
No one has told me. You know, has a hard stomach. Has a tough stomach. So if it tells you don't eat it, don't eat it. You gotta respect.
You need to try the KFC at Alexandria.
Antonia.
Because I'm telling you, maybe next time, guys, I'm gonna bring KFC on
It's
set.
not even real chicken, you guys.
I'm gonna have that bucket of chicken. We're gonna have chicken and some wine. That's a good combination, right?
Not that KFC chicken.
You not try. Attempt. I even have KFC fries.
I'm so
spicy
good on this. The only thing we eat here that's fast food is Chick-fil-A. That's it. And maybe like Five Guys.
I just like all the food because it tastes different and it tastes like the flavor was just flavoring. But when I went back home, it was more fresh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
I would say that was my culture. And then also the roads were too clean. My God, it's like I was like, what do they use to clean their roads?
Where? Here?
Here.
Yeah, because people pay for these things. Africa, who has money to be paid?
Here you can actually have your car. Yeah, you don't have to take it to the car wash.
That's true. But also because like the infrastructure is obviously way better here than back home. You know, people have more money to invest in things. In Uganda, people are corrupt. The president, your pastor in the church, everyone is corrupt. So, like, obviously, you're thinking, like, oh, like, they're gonna.
Places like Mbra have nice roads.
Yeah, because that's the side where the president's family is from. How are you gonna expect them not to, you know? Mbra is actually really nice. Shout out to Mbra.
Bra. It's called bra. Bra is really nice.
Yeah.
My other culture shock was like how people were very tall. Ugandans are short.
That's true. Ugandans are but let's just think about it. These guys, yeah, from the time when they're like, what, 4 years old, you're eating GMOs. You can't expect them to grow.
Something in that.
No, it's the GMOs.
What is a GMO now?
Okay, one of the culture shocks is also the food. Expanding on the food. You know the fries here in this country. If you go to McDonald's and you eat fries, you have to eat them in the first 5 minutes. If not,
I might have been taller if I was here.
That's true, Antonia. The food here is different. Like you guys, the way I've grown here, even have you noticed that some people will come here and in the first 2 years they'll gain a lot of weight. Even me, I blew up after a certain time. I blew up. The food was not good, you know. So a lot of the food here, you go to the store. That's the thing with America. They will tell you that they're going to kill you. They will tell you this is going to kill you. This is bad for you. This is bad for you. So that if you go and you kill yourself and you file a lawsuit against them, they'll say, we told you this was a GMO. We told you that this was natural. All those things like that. So when you go to the stores, you have to read what you're putting inside your body. So are you going to take a GMO or are you going to take organic food? It's really up to you. So that's also like one of the things that like contribute for like the food and the height too. Because if you're eating food that's genetically modified, you think you're not going to become a little bit different too?
I know I'm short, but
do you remember people were skinny back home?
When I went also home, also that as a culture shock. I even still got that culture shock experience because people there are really short. I was like, yo, this guy.
And this is coming from Antonia, so you must be very
short, guys. But there's some people that it's maybe 5'8" is as much as how tall a person is in Uganda. 5'8" is the most. Maybe 5'11". Let's push it. 5'11".
Yeah.
But to me, okay, anyone that's literally okay. If you're a guy and you're 5'7", 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", you're short. I'm sorry.
Antonia, you just say your preference is tall men.
I'm just saying in general.
No, Ugandan men are actually really short. I'm sorry to say, you guys. It's not shade, but like to be honest,
like
that's
for
the
me,
truth.
it's like also me, like as a short person, I don't want to look cute.
Like with that person.
Oh my, so cute. Yeah, because I dated a short put like me, and it was not
my
fun.
goodness, that's
when
so
I was
funny.
in high school, the guy was about my height.
Yeah.
And everybody would think the first thing they would say was cute.
Oh, you guys are so cute. Oh, you like
Yeah.
babies. Yeah, I don't want
And
that.
then
I want you to be looking at me and my man and be like, damn, like
at least one has to take one of
that's
the
very
other.
true, but a negative and negative might cause a positive. So
You never know. Within the family, it might increase.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, hustle-wise.
Because both my parents are short. But if you see Adrian is like 6'2".
Adrian is 5'11".
No, right now, his height for this year. This kid's grow. He's 16 years old. So by the time he's like,
he'll grow backwards. Trust me.
Anthony, I rebuke your negativity from my mother. I rebuke it. He's 6 feet now.
Okay. Anyway, let's leave Adrian out of this. We're not debating about it.
Shout out to Adrian.
Let's talk about the hustle. Have you found yourself hustling out here? Ashlyn, you've hustled.
You guys,
let's talk about it. Ashlyn's career has some hustle moments.
When I tell you guys,
with events, companies, and all that stuff.
To be honest, if there's anyone who has jumped in this place and tried every single thing, and I think also me, like kind of like the way I am is because of like my mom. My mom is the breadwinner at home, so she does a lot of things. Like she's like, she works with like the government, and then she works with she has some like side businesses and all those things like that. So it's a lot. So you know how like sometimes you stay at home like, you can do every single thing. So she kind of influenced me. So when I came here, I was like, the land of opportunities.
What was your first job?
Swahili village.
It was not Swahili.
It was Swahili village.
Hakuna Matata.
No. I worked at Swahili village, the one in Beltsville, before I went to the Swahili village in DC.
No, you worked at Hakuna Matata.
No, Antonia. When
you worked with Michelle.
Yes, that was after the first session of COVID. Because you remember we had 2 pandemics.
You worked at Hakuna.
No, Antonia, when I first came in 2019, I worked at Swahili Village before they closed it down for the first COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that time period, I went and started working at Hakuna in the summer. So I worked at Thingy in the fall, winter, and then in the summer of the next year, I worked at Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. They said it means no worries, but there were some worries, to be honest. But Hakuna was pretty cool.
That was a
shout out to Hakuna, by the way, because I really appreciate like every single place that has like employed me, even if African businesses,
Then after Hakuna, where did you go?
After Hakuna, even before Hakuna, you guys, I worked in home care. Oh my God, you guys, let me tell you, as an African person, that's the easiest job to get into, but they will lowball you, So I went and worked in the prison, but like the people who have intelligent deficient issues. So
disabled people.
No, intelligent deficient. Like they're okay.
It's a disability.
They're okay like this normally. But then they have intelligence issues.
I think the word is what? What's the word?
They're called IDs. That's all I know. Intelligent deficient, something like that. So you guys, I used to drive 1 hour all the way. I live in Germantown, mind you.
Drove?
Yeah. No, obviously not me. I was 2.0. But like my brother used to drive. So we got the job together. We drive for 1 hour, you guys. And they're paying us $15 per hour to drive all the way 1 hour away. You know where Hagerstown is? Hagerstown is where the KKK in the Maryland place are. That's where their headquarters are. So we'll drive all the way that side, you guys. You have to check in. You get into the place, you guys. They'll put me in now.
You were working with mentally disabled people.
Who have gone to prison. They have done bad things. You go, and after that, they'll give you the clients, and then they'll give you a book for the clients. So of the guys,
weren't you scared that one of them would stab you?
I was scared. I didn't know. So after a while, when one of the co-workers saw me fraternizing with the guy, he was like, "Do you know what the guy did?" I'm like, "No." She said, "Come with me." Like, you know how like you just be cool with them. Like they're all walking. Like I sit there, they go about there, I sit there like a matron, But one of them they gave me, the guy his legs were amputated, so he had to pee, and he has to pee from his stomach. And then you see him pee, and that's in that thing, and then you have to go and pour out the pee every single time. He can't use the bathroom by himself, so you have to take care of him.
What did he do?
That one, he stabbed his mom 10 times. I was asking myself, how did you stab your mom with no legs?
So they never had these conversations with you for you?
No, they give you a file on every single patient. So if you're dealing with this patient personally, so they give you like 6 patients that you have to deal with.
You'd have been gone by now.
You guys, it's serious. Some people have burnt houses down. Some people have done like crazy. Some people have got other people's eyes out.
I don't think I can work in such an environment.
I didn't know, Antonia. I thought I was just going to work with people who have like things because I had done home care before. But that home care, it traumatized me. That was the last time. I said, nah, I'm okay. I'm going to be a baby girl. I've tried. God can't say I didn't try it, you know?
You really helped the murderers.
And, and sometimes they'll tell you, let's go around, walk around with them and everything like that. Some of them just start spazzing like this. So it's a lot. It's really a lot.
It's literally mentally disturbing.
It is. Antonia, I was drained. Antonia, I was so drained at that time in my life.
I thought I had the worst job ever, but you have been through it. Me, my hustling stages, I worked at Regal.
Regal is nice. So you got free movies and stuff like that?
Took niggas out on dates.
Oh,
free movie dates. I didn't spend a dime or a nickel. That was like 50% off, and they paid with their card. Nah, but I worked at Burns and Noble. Where else did I work? There's a time I tried to be a bottle girl. Failed mission. That's all was not hustling. You know how like they tell you, oh, I did not. For me as a bottle girl, I thought that people, they hire their own marketing team. This was with some group of girls. I don't even remember. So they told me, oh, you have to post our posters. Now for me, because I have pride and I do not want
people to know
that, I have like, I do not want to post certain things that, oh, come to this event. So they told me, for you to become a bottle girl, you have to post our events. I said, but I'm just serving bottles. I've told you I have serving experience because I worked at Swahili. And for me, the reason I was trying to do bottle girl, because these bottle girls were talking about, oh, they make 2,000.
No, let me tell you guys, bottle girls be making bank.
Girl, like, come in with her nails done, her eyebrows all done. She's driving with that little BMW. She pulling up. I'm like, damn, I want that money too.
The quick money is so good, but then like it takes a toll on you because, like, to be honest, to be a bottle girl, these niggas have to touch on you to give you some money, and that's the truth.
I don't touch those girls when we're in the
Antonia, are you lying to look? Honestly, look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes and tell me that again. You've never seen, like, you know, when you're trying to chat to someone and be like, oh, these are the bottles, everything like that. A nigga normally touches your waist.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Guys, so every single day of your life, you have to go and do that.
Now, when we go out to socialize also too, don't you think they come and they say, oh, hey, what's your name?
No, but like, that's me giving you consent to do something. Most of the times in those situations, you don't have the level.
The hassle for me to even get there, right, was I was really broke. I was going through it. So when these girls told me, oh,
no, there's no shame in doing that. That's quick money, to be honest. It's better than you're
stripping. But the thing is that I didn't even get to do the bottle girl service. I was going to do it for the small Kamba Palisades.
That's why it didn't work out, you guys. That's why it didn't work out.
I had to pay for the outfit,
the uniform.
Uniform. I'm like, but ain't you supposed to give you the uniform? They said no, you have to pay over $200. Then you also have to do a photo shoot for them to put you on the poster. And I was like, maybe I should try going becoming a stripper. Maybe, you know, I would have made it.
No, strippers be making money too. Like, let me just say this: like, the things that you honestly shy away from in Africa are the things that make a lot of money here. Like,
and I had met a pimp.
At the one,
a pimp. He told me, he was driving this Corvette. He told me, he's like, you little, like, I think guys would like.
Oh yeah, like.
I was really.
You actually understand. You know, there's some people who actually just like.
I'm a lot of people's, you know, fetish. But
okay, so let's keep it PG.
So this guy, like, he's telling me like he can get me when the things of the bottle girl service failed. I said, okay, the hustle. For me, you know me. I like to make money.
Yeah.
So this guy, this pimp, he's like, I got you. All you gotta do is do you know how to wind your waist? I said, you know, I'm a little shy, but I can do it. He's like, okay. Man, I blocked the guy after thinking about it because Christianity, I was thinking, man, If I go and I now strip myself, man, what will daddy think? So I did not make it in the stripper
like
career.
the African like mentality first kicks in. You be like, yeah, this man is going to be good. You better start planning. That's like the funniest thing about jobs here, yeah. Every single time I've gotten a job, I first see how much they're going to pay me and then I plan. I'm calculating.
Yes.
This is how much I'm gonna have. Okay, that makes sense,
Yes.
So when your plan is starting out, you're like, yeah, like these guys are saying that they're making this amount.
So then,
but it does take a toll on you.
So I went into babysitting.
Oh yeah, you told me about the babysitting. Yeah,
that was way better than me stripping.
Yeah,
being a bottle girl. And honestly, I think God was just protecting me from myself. I could have been like probably sexual, or what is it?
Sexualized or
Sexually assaulted. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm always sexualized. I'm already used to it. Every guy sexualized.
We're sorry.
I don't know why.
This is the queen of Uganda, by the way.
You find me attractive, baby.
Little mistake.
Yeah. But like the hustle never stopped from there. I still felt like I could make more money.
Yeah.
So then, I go back to my old job. I mean, I was doing Swahili at that time, making money, good money. But then I was like, Africans are not my thing. So
you guys, let's first talk about working in an African establishment. Actually, I'm sorry, you guys, yeah. I'm not one person to shit on like people who have done things for you, but Africans don't have work ethic. It's so bad, The managers, yeah. Now you're looking up to these people as your elders. They're even more childish than you, to be honest. Some of them, like I worked at this establishment. I'm not going to name the place. One girl was sleeping with all the managers. And they know in between each other, like, oh, like this is our girl, like, they dab up, like this one has her on Tuesday, this one has her on this day when she's coming. She even lives in different cars with them. You know what I mean? Like the managers are very silly, and then it also coming to like a place where you're from. There's some manager, the one with the round big head. You know her. Like there will be a lot of animosity between, especially if you're a good looking girl, yeah. The female manager will always have a problem with you all the time. If not, the male manager will want to sleep with you. One manager
I know about, she had a big bum just like me, but bigger. Mm-hmm. She hated my bum. I just think she hated my figure. It was just like she was literally the reason as to why I was going broke a little bit. She took me off the serving section. Because
and they give you specific sections. You piss them off today, they'll give you that smallest section. Go and serve upstairs in the
that
party.
Woman, and her bum would shake. I didn't know what problem she had with mine. Mine is stiff. Mine is just stagnant.
Please don't speak like that when your bum.
My bum is stiff.
It shakes a little bit.
Hey, a little, not like yours. But this woman, she had a problem with my bum, and she literally, like, I went to big guy, because we worked in the same establishment, but different times. And I went to big guy and I told him, and that was his best friend. It didn't make things easy for me, but he'll say, I'll talk to her. You relax. He used to call me little one. Little one. That name has gone. So I was just like, you know what, this is not for me. So then I was like, I talked to my brother. That's when I got into consulting for apartments. Yeah. I'm at peace with that. Like, I'm never stressed. I come home. I mean, there's a little drama here and there, but
it's not as bad as African. You guys, I used to get anxiety walking into work because I'm just like, what are they going to tell me today? Ashton, you're here. I used to do Kaladia. They'll call a meeting one day. So we all sat in a meeting and then they said, yeah, we don't want to shy off on these hairstyles, but some of you come here with your Everyone in the meeting looked at me. I was like, oh shit, God, then instead of calling me to the office and telling me, what, Ashton, like maybe tone down on this colors. They blasted me in the office. Yeah. So
I also had a job like that I remember when I was doing the shortcuts. Yeah. I came with blue.
Hey,
bright blue. I was going to my places.
To make it worse, because we're dark skin, it pops out more on our skin.
And the lady told me if I don't change my hair to black.
That's it.
She told me, she said, if I don't change my hair back to black, we don't come back the next day.
That's it.
I quit. So I just went and bought the dye. I bleached my, when you bleach, it affects your thing. So I have to let it grow before I do.
Yeah.
Man, I said, goodbye, deuces. They said, did you read the manual? I said, before I was doing blonde, red, pink, they were like, those are natural colors.
Oh, yeah, because,
but then they said blue was not the color. But that day I was feeling blue, Yeah. I just liked the vibe.
Yeah. No, I want to be able to see. So that's why I feel like I can't really work in like a corporate.
But now you can never find me doing colored hair.
Yeah, this hair here.
This is blonde, baby girl. This is blonde.
But this is colored.
This is more. Even the lady that styled me, shout out to her. She's called Flora. Hey, she did my hair for $90, guys. I can hook you up.
That's actually nice.
$90 with hair included. Don't even play.
I want to do some kinky braids. But yeah, so that's been like our I've worked in the marketing industry. So I worked in the office.
I was
some people would say like club promoting. You know, I've tried it, but I actually did the marketing work in the office, so I know what it takes to like bring people out. You know, on the flyers and everything like that, and that's where we lived our best life. Me and Antonia, we lived our best life.
That was the time I met this girl.
You guys.
First of all, let me tell you, when I met Ashlyn, it was a dark night. It was very dark.
Yeah, but not with me.
We were decades.
Yeah.
So Ashlyn at that time, she was this big girl.
Oh my God, I was thick. I was really thick.
She had this big yash. And she was feeling 2 seats at the same time.
No, you're hyping too much. You're hyping too much.
And then at that time, she wear her glasses. She was like more of this gothic kind of girl.
Oh yeah, I was in my black leather era.
And then she had these long nails like Riri, you know?
Which
girl.
Different. Oh yeah, I'm such a different person now. That's so funny.
She's really changed. She has grown. And she would never talk. She would sit on that table.
No, you guys, to be honest.
And she never does.
I was high. I just smoked my J. I just sit there. And before those days, like, you know, we never knew like about adding fun to it. So it was like the straight up weed. So we would just sit there.
You never does. The day I saw this girl.
To dance those days. I was
the day I saw this girl.
Do that.
She really hustled. For real, you hustled more than I hustled. Like, you hustled.
Yeah.
So you hustled, and boy, when I met you, I didn't even think we'd be friends. Like, I never really pictured me and Ashlyn being friends.
People don't think I'm a friendly person, but I understand.
No, they talked about you, but I didn't take it serious.
You guys, the way Antonia and I think we were the most despised Ugandan girls in this community.
But we found out to make that work.
No, because for real though, and I think that's what brought us really close, is because like so many people had things to say about us, you know. But then I was like, like most of the people that people chat bad things about are actually great as people. Because technically, holding all factors constant, we're actually attractive people. So if you're not used to being around other attractive women, or you're not as attractive, you know, you will have an issue to say. You will say something, oh, Ashlyn is this, Ashlyn just likes money, Ashlyn is a gold digger. But technically, I'm not gold digging if you don't have gold. Right? Yeah, like if you if you like nice things, people will be hating on me for liking nice things. That's your problem, not my problem.
But I think like for me, when I realized with you, it was like, excuse me, bless me.
Your excuse.
With you, it was like, you're not really you're not all they said you were. You're actually a loving person.
Yeah.
Kind. And you actually care about your friends. And you're not really a gold digger, Bambi.
Yeah, I just don't think someone should be in your life as a woman and they're not providing for you. Because
you just have certain standards and certain people
100%. Yeah.
Maybe that was your kind of hustle.
I think how I had to understand it, and for a long time period, actually made me feel very self-conscious about myself, because I was like and I started having social anxiety around people, because I was like, damn, people are not going to receive me how I want to be received. That's why that time when you met me, I was just sitting, because I felt like, people always want to chat something, people want to say something. So you kind of be like, it's not me who's the problem. People look at me and be like, how dare she look this fly? How dare she get
That's what I was also telling my mom.
You know?
I was telling my mom today, like, oh, certain people call me a slay queen. In terms, you know what that is?
Yeah.
A slay queen is someone who's always slaying and having a good
time. Or just having a good time. Yeah, they don't know what they want. Yeah.
Like, in life, behind all that, like, yes, I'm looking good. It's because I work to make myself look that good. If I do my nails, they call me a slay queen. If I do my hair, put lip gloss.
And you are a slay queen.
I am a slay queen. I feel like I told my mom, like, to be honest, that's certain ways of how, like, you're doing something good about yourself. It's because you're taking care of yourself, and people might look at it in a negative perspective.
100%.
But you're actually building yourself. And I feel like with me doing all that, like, I never used to, my perfume. I used to buy those $12 perfumes until I got put onto the very expensive. Yes, I'm a slave queen. I'm very expensive. Now we're here. But it's like, because of my hustle, I learned how to appreciate why most people spend a lot of money on themselves.
Yes.
Like if
your looks are one of the things that we have also learned here. Your looks sell you in any single place, whether you're trying to
pull out a Louis Vuitton bag, you're gonna respect me more than someone who's coming in.
That's the truth. It's actually messed up, but it's the truth.
Like it's facts. It's like they're gonna look at you and say, "Oh, you have money or whatever," but you just use your hustle money to do all that for yourself. I feel like you have I learned how this country works. If you don't look like money, ain't nobody gonna respect you.
Yeah. Your looks always matter. Your first presentation always matter. But I also feel like, okay, so what are like some of the different things that you're faced through as a person here? Because when you come here, you have to learn. Sometimes like family is not the same way as how it is in Africa, where you feel like everyone is going to be around and take care of you. Like, man, life here moves so fast. Like you wake up in the morning, someone is married, someone is engaged, someone has graduated. So life is moving so fast.
That's our end right now. People are getting married. I'd say.
Who's getting married? You guys, congratulations! But
people are getting married.
Yeah. So life moves so fast here. Like we don't have time. Like even people thinking like, oh, because we are looking good on social media. You guys, we look good, but we don't have the money yet to start sending to you. Just because we look good doesn't mean send me some money too. Because why are you asking me to send you money in Africa because I look good? Because some people really think that, oh, you come here, you made it in life. Like, oh, now I have money.
We haven't made it. We're still hustling though.
We're still hustling. We're not yet there. So even if you see us looking good, it's because we're looking good to take care of ourselves, not take care of friends and families and concubines.
Yeah, it's what I'm making at the moment, and I feel like that's enough for. Yeah. It just because I look good don't mean I got the money. Yeah. But I do look good because I want certain people around me to look good too. And I'm trying to attract the right people around me. If I have bronchitis around me, you know what bronchitis is?
Bronchitis? Bronchitis.
No. Yeah. I have a new way to call
Oh my goodness. I wish you guys saw my face right now. Like, what?
That is not a word that exists. I just made it up.
No. Brokies. That's it. Just go with okay, broccolisis.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want that kind of like...
energy around you.
Yeah, I want positive vibes, good energy. Yeah. And if I gotta hustle to have the right people around me with the right connections,
100%.
I'm gonna do that.
Do you know one thing we're both learned in this country is that the people that you have around you, they really dictate what you're going to put out of yourself. Because if I'm around people who are haters, because we had a lot of girls around us who are haters, to be honest.
Like, how do you feel right now? No hating in it.
Man, I wish them more. I don't even have like the energy,
I don't think we want to even give them our time and energy.
Like ain't nobody got time for all that, to be honest. Like people, and like with time, like you kind of like get that. If nobody's hating on you, you're not doing something right. That's my biggest consolation in life. If I'm not if I'm chilling and no one is saying shit about me, I'm not doing something right. So those are one of the things. Like you have to have good friends who bring out the good things out of you. We are not perfect. Antonia has her mistakes, I have my mistakes. But we need to be able to come together and talk to each other. Also, like competition between girls. We have learned to put all our sides, our differences aside, We have to be able to talk about certain things. What you're doing well, Antonia, you see how your body is and everything? I could never look as good as you in this body. You could never look as good as me in this body. So understanding that each one of us is on a different path has really like helped us like in our friendship, and stuff like that. Even as our journey, like here, Yeah, but it's been a vibe so far. This is my girl. Yeah. So yeah, we've just kind of like pinpointed a few things, This episode I've talked. I'll talk more than Antonia in this episode. I want to give myself a round of applause.
And her talkative self.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a chatterbox,
Well, we are going to conclude with the episode 2.
Yes, episode 2.
Thank you for listening to Kaboozi Podcast. Yes. You can follow us on TikTok. What's our TikTok?
Kaboozi Girls on TikTok. And then on Instagram will be Kaboozi Podcast. Shout out to our photographer, Samyam. Shout out
videographer. And you have to also add that he's the videographer.
To the videographer and the photographer. Hey. Yes. And shout out to Matthew for being in the background and doing his faces.
Yes, I wish you could capture those faces. But yeah, we look forward to
follow her on African Power at African Power on Instagram and Ashlyn Aine on
the
Instagram.
golden chocolate. The golden chocolate. Sorry.
On TikTok too. TikTok, look Miss Ash.
Wait, look.
Lick-o-miss Ash.
Guys,
Like
we'll just
Lick-o-miss
put it down in
Obsession.
the drop
Yeah,
down.
we'll just add. It's
We'll
too much
drop it.
information.
But just looking forward to giving you guys more episodes. It was really fun. It's very good to come down and just sit here and talk and like relate to stuff. And look
100%.
forward to talking to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.